What do we have here? Welcome, everybody. We're back. Watch out. Do we have cash on hand? 11:30 p.m. Central Time here in Texas. Oscar Ramos live, coming at you with another excellent discussion, everybody. If you're ready, join as fast as you can. You got the chat on you, the comments on you. We drop lower now. 4028. That, taking in consideration what Bitcoin just did a couple minutes ago, or about an hour ago, so $67 or so thousand dollars. Everybody? Yep, basically. Basically, yes. Let me bring it right now. Bitcoin is vámonos, everyone. What is going on with our Bitcoin right now? Oh, baby. Yep. Do we have cash on hand ready for some opportunities? Mike, what's going on, everybody, and welcome. There it is, 4029. I just saw it right now. $67,000 Bitcoin. We went to $66,000 Bitcoin about an hour ago or so. Yep. Ooh, man. It's one of those days that I think people are just going through all the emotions and saying, well, what is now happening? Well, we are seeing finally that time that I was talking about, remember? It's finally coming in for us. Finally coming in for us, guys. What are you doing with your Shiba Inu? Oscar Ramos is live. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing to the channel. Am I the only DJ awake today? Am I the only soldier army to be defending crypto? Or is my community awake like me? 4029 Shiba Inu, it is. We went to 4028, guys. If I had to guess, we're going lower now. If I had to guess, we're going lower now. Finally, the trend has changed. Yeah, I mean, just the fact that we went all the way to $75,000. Now it's time to consider. Because $72,000, $73,000 is now about 5% away. Let's see. 7% away. 7% away. So in this conversation, in this live, let's go ahead and analyze multiple variables. Welcome to all of you, everybody. What's happening? And who do we have? Mike is in the house. Aaron is in the house. Blaine, what's going on? There's the 4029 that I was waiting right there. That's the one I was waiting for such a long time, guys. I was like, where is it? It's finally here. Shiba Inu coin drops lower to a price that, guys, Bitcoin selling off a little bit, 5%. Shiba Inu 7%. Who do we have here in the big losing? We have Cronos at 13 cents, Shiba Inu Dogecoin as well. And I do have some positions ready to, I sold, well, actually, let me go to my BingX account. Let's see if I can sell something at a profit. Oh, we're now at 35,000. Goodbye to my 38,000. Let's go. All right. So what do we have to sell at a profit? I believe, I'm so happy I sold my Mero, if you remember. My QMT. Oof, barely at a profit. That's good. 23%, $71. Let's sell this beauty. all of it. I just want more money for my. If we're gonna go down, 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 I don't mind to sell QNT right now. Goodbye QNT. Goodbye QNT. Next, who do we have? Yeah, I mean, I'm selling everything out of profit. I think Solana is also once some of my cash cows. Look at this, 76% profit, $300 profit. We went to 186. Right now it's 172. When did I buy this guy? Let me show you when did I buy it. Ooh, look at this. I bought it right here, guys. Where? It's been a while. I bought it. Let's see. Let's wait for the buy. Where is it? Well, I bought it somewhere there. I'm really high on my Solana. We could be going lower, so I'll take $300 Solana anytime, anywhere. Goodbye, Solana. Selling Solana right now. $300. Yes, please. There you go. So we're making money, everybody. Just making money right now. So who do we have next? Selling. So we add to my USDT. Now we have 1700 USDT, all at a profit. XRP. Am I profiting with XRP? Yes. Look at that. We bought some XRP right here. Good. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Don't get me wrong. I'm holding Shiba Inu. I'm just mad that it's so weak that the pumps, but so strong on the dumps, right? It is what happens. You always have to be ready because there's more opportunities that are about to come in right now. It kind of feels like that. So I just want to be ready to buy the dip. Like if I'm profiting right now, it kind of feels like there's going to be a dip coming in right now. So like a big one. I can sense it since we already touched 75,000. So based on what Bitcoin is doing, guys, I just want to be ready for, that massive 10, 20% drop. If we do have another 10, 20% drop, you need to have cash. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. We're almost 250 people, 12 likes. Could we do better? Cheers to all of you guys. Let's go. Let's bring all you to right now. No music, just the sound of my voice to see what's happening in this destruction of the prices. Yeah, we're going lower. I think we're going lower. I can sense it. Let's go to the 1 day and see how things are moving. Yeah, I think the $73,000. I mean, I can be wrong, obviously. I'm just telling you the way I see things right now, based on my experience, based on what I've seen, because we haven't really seen a big correction. Look, this is the price of Bitcoin. We had a 14% correction right here on the 5th, from $69,000 all the way to $59,000, and we came back. That was 14% correction. Right now, we're seeing a 10% correction. And it looks like people are saying, let's just cash out right now. So what do we have here to sell at a profit too? I mean, I know I have my Shiba Inu. How much we're at a profit right now? Yeah, we are still at a profit, but look at it with the sell pressure right now in Shiba Inu. Yeah, this thing looks like it wants to sell bad. We're still at a profit. Not in some of my recent positions, but overall, I'm still at a profit. This is getting me my stomach. Cheers to everybody. Dip was expected after a massive run up, of course. Yeah, I'm still sticking of not selling my Shiba Inu as of right now. I just want to, continue adding. for now, I think that's all that I had on this side that is not losing. TRX, I'm down 5%. Not bad. I mean, it's one that it needed, of course, a decent retracement. Not that bad, but it's decent. So in this case, as I'm losing 5%, $200, do I sell? Of course not, because I'm down. Although it could go much lower, but it's fine. I mean, I can hold that. I can hold that. So with all my positions right now, I have XRP, I have ADA. Ooh, let me see Cardano. I'm 300%, 300%. I'm $300 up on Cardano, which is beautiful. I don't know the last time that I bought Cardano. It's been a while that I bought Cardano. So, I mean, honestly, Cardano is it's obviously one play that I love a lot, and I do have more on my Yoroi wallet. But on this one, it's just more for trading purposes. So I'm just gonna sell Cardano right now. I have a lot, so we're looking to add a lot of good positions to Cardano, and this is just because in case that let me just say something. 335, 518. There you go. Goodbye, Cardano. I have $300 profit on Cardano. What a beauty, bro. Ooh, I'm at $5,000 now. Let's go. Okay. So everything that I just sold right now is at a profit. Everything, basically. Everything that I just sold right now is at a profit. So $5,000 just added to my positions at a profit. So I'm keeping my Ethereum, which I'm very up. I'm keeping my Shiba Inu, my XRP. And the goal is, if it drops bad, I don't know. I'm not a genie. If it drops bad, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. Oh, baby. 67. Yeah, guys. Yeah. We might see some very delicious blood today. What is going on, everybody, and welcome. Happy to see you all. Like showing up at your neighbor's party after you heard the noise. Buy more Shib on the dip. I'm going to let it bleed. We may do get lower positions. Profit or not, I'm waiting on Shib. Yeah, I'm not selling Shiba Inu right now, for sure. Diamond hands, baby. Let's go. There's the Shiba Inu emoji. How's everybody doing? We are seeing some delicious corrections. Checking up what crypto Twitter is telling us. A lot of people are just watching the markets bleed, which is nice. I mean, guys, how many times we talked about this much needed correction, right? How many times we talked about? So I think the level I'm looking at is maybe 4025 Shiba Inu. Jasmine. Ooh, Jasmine. My Jasmine should be losing right now. Yeah, it is losing. It is losing now $300 right now. 4%. And Jasmine is losing 4% right now. Look at all the purchases I've been buying with Jasmine. Little by little. Little by little. Always good to diversify your positions once prices are really good. So you will have an entry. And I mean, it works for me. You will have a nice entry whenever, a big collapse in the price comes in. I'm looking at 14% correction once again. Should be putting Bitcoin at around, $61,000. That could happen. That could happen. That's what occurred on March 5th. So it's about 9 days away as we're pumping very, very nicely. And as I know, we're going to come into the Bitcoin halving that is days, a couple weeks away. I wouldn't want to be holding crypto that I bought at this level, right? I want to cash out some and then get some good positions as I'm making the money, guys. Let's go to the 15 minutes and see how things are bleeding in a much closer parameter. This is Bitcoin. Using my Lux algo indicator, first link down below for those who are interested. It's just telling me right now that obviously we touched the reversal green pane and people are immediately buying right there. But if my expectations are correct, then right now sellers are the ones betting, because they can smell the blood and they can start shorting the market. And as soon as they start shorting the market, finally, all those big whales who wanted to short the market massively, who were wrecked because the market was exploding for the last 3 weeks, they're going to finally make their money in. So I'm not going to buy anything right now. I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying anything right now. I think I was waiting for this time. Obviously, I'm a human being and I just decided to buy more of this, more of that. But I'm pretty positive we could be seeing something here. Oscar, if you have $5,000 and trying to get 5,500 or a lot to play around with, would you start with an all-in with more risk, more reward, like play like Shiba, or safe like play? That's a great question, Mike. Appreciate you stopping by. If I have $5,000 right now, what I want to do is let the market, if I'm right, bleed out, because we kind of need this correction, which we're waiting for such a long time, and add more to Jasmine, to Shib, to Ethereum, and whatever I have left, once again, to all of those cash cows that made me the money. What is going on, Packers? I'm happy to see you, buddy. My only problem with this tip is I don't know what to buy or when. Well, Packer, that's why we are using the Lux algo indicator, which is helping me and a lot of people. This makes me feel annoyed that I'm down so much. Exactly. The problem, buddy, is that people only buy one item, one asset. That's the problem. What did I just do? I bought Cardano, I bought Miro, I bought Taboo, I distributed my money because I know, like, if you put most in one position, that obviously if it's green, you're gonna make the most money, but you don't know that, right? As soon as the price go up, many go up, but as soon as they come down, not all of them come down at the same time. So you have a chance to sell on the ones that you're green and you didn't lose any money. Whereas if you just put all of it in one position, there's a higher risk that when the market comes down, that one is going to drop massively, and then you're just stuck because you cannot. I mean, we're busy, right? We just cannot sell when we can or when we have to most of the time. So you get stuck and you're like, no way. So yeah, that's why my diversification strategy helps, and I just got $5,000 ready to start putting once again. And because I'm using BingX, I'm not really paying that much in fees. I'm cool. $2.6 trillion right now. I mean, when you start seeing this, guys, it's because there's already some. I mean, I will be surprised to see Bitcoin go back to 74,000. I'm not lying to you guys. I will be extremely surprised if Bitcoin goes back to $75,000 in 24 hours right now. I mean, what? That is really like the biggest. Like, who is doing that? Like, what is going on? Right now, what we need is a correction before halving. But if we don't have that, it just means that Bitcoin is just on it's on something. This is just amazing, guys. I was sleeping and woke up to this mess. Triton. Yep. Stop losses help, buddy. Stop losses help. But We here, bro. We here to help you cope with whatever emotions you're going through, buddy. If you're enjoying this stream, do me a favor. If you like, smash the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells because Oscar Ramos is live sharing with you the experiences of what we got. And I mean, let's bleed the market together, right? Not on our own. Just come in, drop a question, drop a comment. I am holding my Shiba Inu. That's what people are voting right now. Holding, right? Me too, I'm holding. Haven't sold any Shiba Inu. Haven't sold. Jasmine, what's going on, Becca? What's happening, Oscar, Christian? Corrections, much needed correction. We have right now 10% down, or 9 to 10% down. On March the 5th, we got a 14% down. So we could be going to the 65,000 or much less in price. I already sold some of my positions as I want liquidity to start buying if indeed that happens, because I don't know the future. So if I wake up tomorrow and the market is much lower, I'm just going to be extremely happy because now we can start rebuying some positions at much lower prices and just restart again. So that is exactly what I wanted to do for such a long time. You buy low, you sell high, you buy low, you sell high, and you repeat and repeat, and that's it. Make the monies. My only question is whether to sell my XLM to buy more Shiba Inu at a discount. Sell for the week. If you sell, you shouldn't be in the market. Oscar, how about Crow? Is this the time to sell it? No, bro. I'm not touching my Cronos. There's a lot of different strategies that you implement for crypto. Like if you ask Michael Saylor, he bought 300 or 400 or 500 millions of Bitcoin, like worth of Bitcoin, right? At 70 something thousand dollars. Do you think it's going to sell because we are now 67? Obviously not. Obviously not. It's not selling anything. It's just buying more. So it's just the game, right? Not for the faint-hearted. That's it. Oscar didn't match the like button. I think I'm going to gently press the like button. Happy to see you here, buddy. I am a better indicator. Algos don't got nothing on my chart, man. What's the lowest for Bitcoin? I will say 52. Low 60s. I mean, Bitcoin going to 50s will be the biggest opportunity of the decade, honestly. I'm not lying to you. Bitcoin 50s will be the biggest opportunity of the decade, honestly. And I could see that happening eventually, but that's basically the massive dip that I was talking about, at the halving period. $35,000 strong. Oh, baby. Blood, the day, a little bit of the week, the month, starting to look a little red. But the last day, we're finally starting to put this decent. Finally starting to put this. But you see how people are getting the word out as far as how low the Bitcoin price is? Whales won't stay away for long. It will go back up. It will go back up. Yes, it will go back up. But before it goes back up massively, as we just did it, sometimes it needs to correct. It has to sometimes. And that's when I come to eat. But look at the week. let me show you something. As I always like to give an analysis like this, because it just brings everybody on the same page. Everybody on the same page. Just to give you an idea, this live is called "Drops Lower" and something else that I cannot even see the entire title right here. But basically, you could get an idea how down we're gonna go or so. Guys, look at that. Look at this. $15,000, $73,000, $74,000. The fact that we're just literally here, it's everything. Now look at, from $25,000, realistically speaking, we had the longest consolidation ever. Finally, we start shooting up to 40s, then to 60s. We got a 40,000 consolidation to here at the end of the year. Finally, we start seeing the pump. So anywhere in the 60s, I'm okay with. I think anyone will be okay with if Bitcoin goes back to the 60s as it is right now. So will the halving shoot up Shiba Inu? After halving. Earlier today, we got a live, or I don't know if it was the pump live that we had 24 hours ago, where I explained clearly how it's going to work. Typically, at the halving day, you give or take 10 months, and you will see the big all-time price where you have to sell and get out. So halving date, April 2024, at or take more or less 10 months. And roughly in March 2025, that's when we're going to see the biggest price of everything. The biggest. If I show you the rainbow chart, or you can take it and see it on your own, you will see roughly 10, 11 months, and you will see the biggest price ever for this cycle. So obviously what you want to do is you want to come in right now or after the little correction that we could have, and then send it all the way for this upcoming 10 months, no matter the volatility, and then obviously cash out everything or most of it, and then just enjoy the profits. Because you don't play the cycle, right? You have to understand it and then execute when needed. So when you hear talks about $1 million Bitcoin, is that when all the Bitcoins have been mined? No. For reference, we won't be alive to see that. I was watching a video about a year ago or so where, mining the last Bitcoin is going to take hundreds of years. We won't be, anyone here in the chat, we won't be alive to see that. Yes. If you didn't know that, now you know it. It gets, the closer we get to the last Bitcoin, it exponentially grows in difficulty to mine one. Yep. Plus, halving means splitting rewards. So you are mining less and less and less and less and less. Part of the reason that Bitcoin works for as digital gold, because it is a digital asset that in a way could become a little bit more stable and more adopted, right? Because for a nation currency to adopt something like Bitcoin, you don't need like a Shiba Inu, right? You need something that is going to be in the decent side of, okay, this thing is going to last for hundreds of years at a decent pace, right? Mm. Shiba Inu testing at 300. I know, very, very nicely, right? Right here. You're seeing it right there. It's testing that one. We got 700 people in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Blood on the Streets. Welcome to the Blood on the Streets. But I'm showing you this so you know, and also you can see it. I got it in another picture here. But basically here you can see how big we've gone. We're obviously not gonna go to this level. I think that level is gone. We're probably never gonna see Bitcoin at $15,000 ever again. $30,000, $40,000 right here might be the bottom of the next bear market. That's something that I've been hearing a lot, and this is also I share this projection that this level of $30,000, guys, or 40, might be the bottom of the next cycle, next bear market cycle, which means that we're gonna go extremely high. So right now, all of this at 60, 50, 60, 50s might be where we could see a decent retracement, and then from there up we go. I'm happy at least to see, but this is obviously not gonna be collapsing all at once right now, since people are buying and are trading Bitcoin and Shiba Inu a lot. And we can see it right now. Went from 66 to 68 very quickly. And in my Lux algo indicator, we touched, look at the X, basically says almost the end of the reversal, right? It's the end of this price collapse, the beginning of the rise, come in and then start pumping. And people do it, and they get paid a lot. The more money you put in that trade at a very quick and short frequencies, then obviously the margin increases. Oftentimes, you don't really need to go 10%. You only need maybe a 3%, and then you can make thousands of dollars, guys, because you have a lot of money. You buy in volume, and then you trade at 3%, and it's so easy because here you would have sold about 5%, which is beautiful. Imagine 5% if you have $100,000 trading Shiba Inu, sorry, Bitcoin, 5% of $100,000, right? That's a lot of money. That's a couple thousands of dollars, right? So you sell it, then you let it bleed, and then you buy it and you come sell it again. And then you're just making a lot of money with $100,000 of Bitcoin, worth of Bitcoin, but you're never going to let that go lower, right? But you're just trading. That's how the game works once you have a lot of money. That's why I have $34,000 that I'm little trading here and there. I'm just trying to make the most that I can. Thank you, Paca. Appreciate that a lot. Well, obviously, it is a good reminder for you. I cannot tell you what to do, but I'm always gonna give you, my perspective overall. But I cannot tell you what to do. You can join my Patreon, and I will be more than willing to give you my now individual opinion on whatever question you have. But here in the live, obviously, it's your money, your decision, and everybody knows that. Why aren't you talking about Solana? Because I'm not close to Solana. Not that close to Solana. I just sold it at a profit. I bought Solana, but I just sold it because there's no really connection to Solana. You guys know me. What are the tokens that I love? You already know. I mean, I don't have to explain that. You already know. There's blood on the streets. Yes, there is. Question: instead of selling to get USD and waiting, could we transfer to another cryptocurrency? Of course. I mean, you mean like selling? Okay, I think you mean to get fiat instead of fiat crypto? Well, yes. Like what a lot of people do, Triton, is millionaires, obviously, billionaires maybe. Like they don't want fiat, they want Bitcoin. So they hold Bitcoin for wealth purposes. That's it. 6 p.m. here in New Zealand. 6 p.m. What's going on, Paca? Hey, that's not bad. It's 12 a.m. here. You like the tokens that make you little to no money. Jorge, we are not in the bull market, bro. What we were doing is buying when it was born, exactly what you just said. Just wait and see. Once they wake up, that's when we're going to make our pieces. Oscar, no one talks about taxes. Could you talk about what you plan on doing, reduce tax on your capital gains? Oh, do we want to talk about that subject? I do pay a lot of money in taxes because last year some of my gains I was selling for fiat, and that's all capital gains, most of them. And yep, paid a lot of money in taxes. I to keep it safe and sound, what I do is I do it on Coinbase because I know it's gonna be kind of like one of the best ways for me to avoid any audit or problem with the IRS. That's it. And when you are Coinbase One member, they give you the 8843 form, and it's just easy. My accountant loves it. Like I let's say I make a bunch of trades. The form 8843 gives you everything, all your totals, your gains, losses. I just give that to my accountant. He loves it. He's like, "Oh, great, awesome, boom, that's it." We have a lot of different investments, and when it comes to crypto, what I would recommend is if you want to sell for fiat, personally, like I'll just do it on Coinbase because I think it's like one of the best regulated here for the US. So I don't mess around when I'm transferring to fiat with other exchanges. And that's it. And I think it's important, in a way to have a chat when it comes to this subject, because nobody's going to teach you, anybody's going to teach you about taxes and crypto. No, people don't even know about crypto, let alone crypto and taxes, right? But I will tell you what I do, of course. Welcome, everybody. If you're enjoying the conversation, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We were starting about, a couple minutes ago or so. The prices was doing bad, but now it's doing a little bit better. And we're just, I got $5,000 ready. I mean, I'm waiting for blood, bro. So if I wake up tomorrow and the price is higher, I'm fine with that because I still have the money and everything I sold was at a profit. Never say never in crypto. Agree. Find the dips. Absolutely. German in the house. Let's go. This is the pregame. 100% the pregame. Not even close to the main game. That's why whenever I get the chance to buy the dip, I do it, bro. We got to do it. Bitcoin down over 7% as crypto stumbled during Asian trading hours. 67.5, and we went all the way to 66. Went all the way to 66. So 68,182. So for those who got Shiba Inu at 4028, good job. Good job. Find the dips. What is going on, Jorge? Your content is always on fire. Any chance of making? Yes, it's coming at 100,000 subscribers. I already have the channel. It's not going to be this channel. It's going to be a new channel. We're happy for that, bro. Really blessed and honor. Oh, good channel, Oscar. You and Austin are my favorite to watch. Appreciate that crypto talk. Thank you. Shout out to Austin. Shout out to Zach. Great friends. It's crazy. Like all of us, right? I talk with Zach the most, and just a great dude. Going through similar issues when it comes to YouTube or so, and it's great because you feel sometimes alone. And but as we were collaborating in some other projects, we're like, you know what? This is cool. Sometimes talking about something else in crypto and how things are moving. Amazing. Because eventually, guys, when we are in the bull market, everyone, we're going to make a killing. You guys are going to make a killing. Like, we're all going to be. Because one of the things that we talk a lot is retail money. Retail money, it's starting to come in, but that's all new people, bro. That's all new people, bro. Retail money, like, just to give you an idea, retail money comes and asks, can Shiba Inu go to $1? That's what retail money is. Like, people have no idea because a friend, a neighbor is telling them, buy this token, it's going to explode. They have no idea. But because they watch a video about someone with no doxed image that's telling them that Shiba Inu is going to go to $10, they believe that. But then eventually, as they continue watching YouTube videos or so, they find creators like Austin, Zach, me, or some other ones that would put him in place. And we're like, this is the way that's probably going to happen, right? And there it is. You don't like Solana? I like Solana. In fact, I have Step and Choose and a couple other stuff. It's just like there's so many different projects that oftentimes I would just have to choose the ones that I want to stick with. That's it. Oscar, if this is a pre-game, do you see Bitcoin going above 100? Absolutely, random, 100%. 100%. Bitcoin is passing 100,000 no matter what. Easy 100,000. No matter what, easy 100,000. Bitcoin is going to demolish 100,000. Let me put it this way. Demolish 100,000. Not even a question that it's not going to do it. Bitcoin, I always like to bring one of my favorite accounts to follow. Heavily recommend Stock Money Lizards. It's just so many good ones, but oftentimes he posts the ones that are really easy to understand. This is one. I'm going to open it in a new tab. So check this out. This is a good way, because I always like to learn and teach my audience, guys. Guys, it's just so good, guys. We're so early, man. We're so early, bro. I was so stupid that in 2012, I didn't have the knowledge. Nobody told me, guys. I was thinking about, how can I get a double major? How can I go and get a master's degree? How can I go and get a job into a great place to work for many years? The system wants you an employee for your life until you wake up. Nothing wrong with having a job. I have a job. But that job, chances are, it's not going to make me a millionaire. Crypto is. Just speaking facts, guys. 2012, I was a young man, 20 years old, and I didn't know about this thing. 2014, 16, I didn't know about this thing. 2017, I started to know. And finally, 2012, I woke up to all of this. I was 11, I was 12. Wow, guys. You're youngsters, welcome. So we are here now. And, bro, guys, just check this out. This is 39,000 price or so. We're going to pass levels that you haven't seen before. We're going to pass 150,000, 200. I mean, we're going to pass levels like crazy levels. We're just right here. According to this view, we're no longer, of course, the innovators. We're no longer the early adopters. We're no longer the late adopters. We're the early majority. That's a great way of defining it, actually. We're the early majority. I love that way because it's still not mainstream, but we're the early majority. Taking a look at the comments, fam. To be optimistic, imagine what an improved economy will do for the crypto market. It's true. What do you think, Oscar? Is Shiba Inu going down or is it going to continue forward? It's going to continue forward if you're talking about macro, but if it's going lower, I'm ready. Never go into the market with a get rich quick attitude. All invest what you can afford losing. Of course. That's true. Freedom. What's going on, buddy? So yeah, I mean, that is I would like to share with you some thoughts, right? Make this because it's just what it is. Pepe's in the house. What's going on, guys? Pepe. As you can tell right here, we have stopped a little bit of the crashing. And stopping the crashing, I think, is always good. It's never a good day when you start collapsing badly, but always good when you do. Check this out. These are like the best posts that I always like to see and analyze from Stock Money Lizards, because when I see this, like, it just so much confidence comes into me because knowledge is power. And when people ask me questions that are basic, it's just like, no panic. It's all going to be fine. So in 2018, 2022, we had the Bitcoin halving. In 2020, I was there. I remember that vividly. When the Bitcoin halving in 2020 happened, I had no idea what was going on. I had zero idea what was going on. But I was like, okay, Bitcoin halving, cool. Look at what occurred. Price exploded to the moon. To the moon, guys. Now, here we are 4 years later in 2024. And, well, where in the world the price of Bitcoin is going to go? Because from $100 billion went to $1.6 trillion. So it did a 16x. The price did a 16x. Well, the market capitalization, right? Did a 16x, guys. The market capitalization. So if Bitcoin goes from $1 trillion right now, you see that it's not even showing this $16 trillion. So obviously the law of diminishing returns, as you grow higher, it is much more difficult to continue pumping. That is why nowadays we find much better plays with other different tokens like Ethereum and other ones, right? But Bitcoin can still push big. And for Bitcoin to do really, really well, at least we'll have to pass the 4 trillion market cap. And if it passes the 4 trillion market cap, you're talking about in what is it? 2.5, 3, like 2.5 easy X. That means that if the price of Bitcoin is 67, we're looking at $140,000, $150,000, which is easy. Based on this, we're looking at around this place. And the caveat is that if Bitcoin is at $150,000, where will the price of Shiba Inu? I am putting all the pieces together now. Where will the price of Shiba Inu be? Well, guys, that's the question, right? That we all want to know. But if there's one thing I can tell you right now is that Bitcoin is passing $100,000 no matter what. Like Michael Saylor is not stupid, guys. I am stupid compared to him. Like, I don't know anything. Like, he knows everything. The guy is a millionaire, is rich, is wealthy, has everything, and will have more. That's kind of like what it's crazy to the world, right? Like the rich are already rich, but they're gonna be richer. So Shiba Inu, when Bitcoin is $150,000, Shiba Inu should be anywhere in 303, 302, 305, 30. It has to be 30. It just has to be 30. I don't foresee Shiba Inu at 2 zeros, even at Bitcoin at $150,000. Shiba Inu will be 30, will be 30, which means that we're going to delete it at 0 and it's going to be a very good day. So anything that you buy right now is just going to basically 10x. Is it? 1,000%, which is, I believe, 10x, if I'm not mistaken. Oscar, do you think Shiba Inu can reach 5 zeros before hopping? That's a great question. I don't think so. That's a big fat drop. I don't think so. I think 5 zero Shiba Inu is well over. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, buddy. Show the people charts. Jake, thank you so much for the kind donation, buddy. It was doing decent. I don't know if it's actually going higher. Appreciate your kind support, bro. Thank you, guys. I'll take a look at Ka in just a moment, but I just really like what I just said a couple of minutes ago. You know, it's just beautiful, guys. How maybe for a lot of people that is bad math. I know, right? At the end of the day, it's gonna be 1,000%. I already know that one, but yes, in a way, that might not be enough for some people for to make the money, right? Because you know, let's be honest, like we want millionaire opportunities. Shiba Inu, as I literally just made a video not that long ago, the 4,000 to 500 or something $1,000,000, which is a real story, right? I mean, I told you it was a real story. We're just not having that happening with Shiba Inu anymore. It is what it is, but that's why we do have other positions, right? And would that be Pepe? Would that be Bonk? Would that be Whiff? Would that be Corgi AI? Would that be Ka? Would that be whichever one? I mean, one thing is for sure, Dogecoin is not going anywhere. I mean, by now you already know, right? What Elon Musk is gonna do with Dogecoin, guys. It's just not going anywhere, guys. Dogecoin, I don't know why he so much likes Dogecoin, right? I get it. It's better than Bitcoin when it comes to transfers and payment structure. But man, if it wasn't for Bitcoin, Dogecoin wouldn't be where it is. Let's just put it like that. Appreciate your kind donation, buddy. Do you think Shiba can reach 305 before? No, it's not gonna happen. 5 zeros. There you go. Well, the 5 zeros and the 3 zeros. 305 is a lot of money, bro. 305. There's a really high, you know, that's a lot of money, bro. It's gonna be hard for Shiba Inu to get to that level because I would like to, you know, show you the data because that's the best way to show that you know something. Just to give you an idea. Just to give you an idea. What you're saying is 305, right? That is 301, bro. That's $100 billion market capitalization. What you're saying 305 is basically almost the market cap of Ethereum. Shiba Inu will not have $300 billion in market cap. I think that's just unreasonable. What I think is reasonable is something like this. I think this is reasonable. I might be wrong. But I think this is reasonable for me as my exit strategy. Angry Candy, appreciate your kind donation, buddy. Thank you so very much, bro. I don't know what kind of currency is that. 1250p. You can let me know. I'll appreciate that. I just wanted to know. That's it. Just wanted to know. In your honest opinion, can you make a prediction how much Shiba Inu will be after the Bitcoin halving? How much Shiba Inu will be after? Oh, like the price wise. Price wise. Well, after, well, that's what I'm saying. Exactly this. What I'm just saying right now in front of the screen. Like, once we get to the altcoin season of Shiba Inu, 301 something, that's where I feel comfortable. Pesos. Philippine peso. Correct. Should be somewhere, yeah, because I know if it's Mexican peso, it will be MX, something like that. Thank you. I just wanted to know, just out of curiosity. Thank you, Angry. And if anything, just let me know. Appreciate that a lot. Forget the halving. The bull run property is late 2024. Correct, Packer. Correct. As I just explained a couple minutes ago, during halving period, you're looking at a 10-month period after that we need to wait for us to see the major pump, the major sexy pump. I like what Elon said about thinking they should add Dogecoin for Tesla car purchase. I mean, yes, but I mean, you're giving basically Dogecoin a free ride to Moonland, which is okay, right? I mean, nothing stops me from buying Dogecoin, but dude, cause on fire. If it's not, don't do it to me. It's not on fire, but it's not crashing. Classic fam. Well, I'm happy that Shiba Inu stopped crashing, but it's still at 4029. That's really, really good. Oscar, pull up the Shiba Inu chart and select all the time frame that you can see pattern happening right now. Fair enough. We're now in the 4 hours, which is the most, kind of like one of the best ways to understand the current pattern for Shib. I can tell you and look at my indicators right here that we're starting to have a breakdown for the price of Shib. Right there. We're starting to have a breakdown right here. And that's normal. That's fine. Nothing to worry about. Let me go ahead and clear everything up. You can see symmetrical. Finally, we're starting to have. So one of the reasons I sold and I have $5,000 USDT ready to spend, if I wake up tomorrow and the prices are collapsing, I know, I very much know, right, that I'm ready for game. Ready for the games. Pros have learned more than 1,500 words. Biggest meme. Thank you so much, Jake. Appreciate that a lot, buddy. Yeah, I made a video earlier today. Do you watch it? I talked to Destruction or so, the founder, getting to know more the community, and I'm very, very excited that we're making progress. We're making progress for sure. $34,000. Don't we like the blood on the streets, everybody? Question in the chat. I am holding my Shiba Inu. That is what over 1,000 people are voting with 70%. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells, everybody. I just want to say thanks to all of the donors today. We got a beautiful color today. Sosa, Angry, Jake, Angry, and Jake once again. Thank you, guys. You supporting the channel. You allow me to continue doing this. As sometimes, I get a little bit emotional or personal in the channel when it comes to my future. And you're just making it possible, guys. We're making good deals with projects and stuff. And I mean, eventually, Doing this full time is the goal, right? Because you only need one bull market to really make it. Honestly, one bull market and you're gonna be set. Very good set. So just all the bear markets, it just only allows you to be extremely more wealthy, extremely more, because you're buying the dip of everything. You only need like reality. We only need the US. We only need good regulation. We only need good framework when it comes to compliance. We need to get out of all of the bad actors, all of the Terra Lunas, the FTXs, the SBF, all the bad stuff. But I mean, there's always bad stuff that's going to occur, right? But as long as you're much better prepared to identify the scams, then you won't be in the where the damage is, right? Mm-mm. Hold on until the end of time. Just got into crypto 2 weeks ago and just learned more in the past 10 minutes just than I have done in the other 2 weeks. Matthew in the house. My mind is completely blown. Really? Well, if that is an honest perspective, then I feel like I'm doing my job. And it's completely for free. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to send anything. You don't have to buy anything. All of it, we give it to you guys for free. For free. We're here nonstop. Which package from Lux Algo gives you these indicators? Anyone gives you those indicators. Just the more the better if you want to get more specific and technical. I use them, I'm a partner with them, and I feel like I wouldn't be in a way promoting them a lot if I knew that it was a bad product. This is the best indicator for TradingView that you can add. And there's a lot of tutorials. The support team is amazing. There you go. 1 hour. Matthew, welcome to the crazy world of crypto. Thank you, Becca. Let's go. We love you, Oscar. Appreciate it, Jake. Appreciate that a lot. Shiba Inu is going to be dead. J4000. I need more of those comments so I know we are going in the right direction. Because the more of those funny comments, it means that finally we're getting all of the paper hands out from their caves. There's one thing you're going to learn very quickly here in the chat is that I see things a little bit different. When we have blood, I'm happy, bro. I'm a happy camper. If you're new here, I heavily recommend you follow my Twitter page. Once again, completely for free. Earlier today, we received very good news from crypto.com. I'm supporting the Terra Luna Classic community as I literally like it as an ambassador for WEEX. And I'm trying to, post my thoughts and what I see, how crypto is going to move. Big things are ahead, guys, and I couldn't be more happy. And my Big X was 35,400. How is it right now? Look, it went up $200. Not bad. As it always happens, when we go live, everything stops moving. Isn't that fun? Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that a lot. I was in tears today thinking about this. My wife doesn't understand yet. Nice. You holding 6 million Shiba Inu for 3 years? Whoa. Then you might be very rich then. 35% blood cash pen. There you go. That's really nice. Pepe just something else, bro. Because Pepe is still super high. Even though it went to breaking a zero, it's still super high. That's one thing I'll tell you right now. Oscar, do you see another double peak in this bull run for Bitcoin again? Yes, that's a great question. For now, we haven't had a double peak. If we go to Bitcoin, just a very quick analysis right now. In the last one, I mean, we have this, right? We just have growth. We haven't had a peak. We just have growth. So just to show how the very fat tissue of the bull market is not even here. We're just growing steady, but obviously we have accrued tons of open interest, tons of volume, tons of pressure that at any moment wells can just let go, and then you will see the collapse. Part of the reason that I now have some ammo, right, to shoot if I need to. Because when you start seeing first this 67,000 crashes, which actually, let's go back to Bitcoin. You see? This is the 1 hour. As we have now 1 hour. Whatever happens from right now till tomorrow morning or so, because one day I woke up and it was 60, 70 something $1,000, and I'm like, wait, what just happened? So it happens, guys. You just have to be ready. Bunch of links down below in the description for you to check it out, be aware, prepare, and enjoy. And always, what a pleasure, guys. What a pleasure. Can we see Crow with knife? Oh, I didn't show it, right? No, yes, I did. It's doing decent. Luxalgo is amazing. Thank you, Chi. Appreciate that a lot. Really happy that you're using it. Really happy that you're using it. You support the channel. You get yourself some great trades. And at the end of the day, everybody wins. Cdrex, how much long positions are now liquid? I know, right? I know, because, I mean, that's one of the funny things. Like, yes, we know we're going to go higher, but you have to understand the cycles and the market. You cannot just long after 70,000 Bitcoin. Are you kidding me? Like, you have to think about, that we're going to go down. Like, I mean, that's something I've been saying for a while. Like, now that we have 67,000 Bitcoin, when was the last time we were at this level? Like, check this out. The last time we were at this level was March 10th by a quick drop, but now we're here for a while. And then it was March 8th. You can start to see how the trend is going to continue. You can start to see that, right? It's just insane. Makes total sense. Oscar, great job. How low do you think Shib can go? Based on what I see right now, we could be staying on the 402. And if that's the case, lower. My fam, that's all I got for you today. It's time for me to go back with my woman and continue watching some Netflix. The whole deal. She loves it. and just to continue relaxing. That's it. Here in the US is spring break. And guess what? Guess what my spring break was? Working. Or like when I do this, I don't really work. It's like just I enjoy doing this so much that it's not work. Doesn't feel like Netflix and chill. You're watching the Avatar series. That's cool. We just watched Wonka. Yeah, we just watched like the new one. And we went to watch Kung Fu Panda 4. That was super fun, bro. Kung Fu Panda 4 is super fun. Heavily recommended. We just watched Wonka. And I'm waiting on Inside Out 2. Oh, Inside Out 2, bro. I want to watch that so bad. It's going to be so tears. All right, fam. That's all. Always a great pleasure to be with you. And what else? Dune 2? No, I'm not. 3 hours. Maybe when it's on max, right? But thanks so much for coming into the space. Oscar Ramos was live. Before you leave, don't forget to smash the like button if you want more YouTube to know about us. And you see, when I'm leaving, finally, Shiba Inu decides to start dumping. Well, that will be for somebody else to take the mantle because I'm out. Paka, shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for staying with me the entire live. Appreciate that a lot. Dune 2 was disappointing. Yeah, I've seen the comments, but I think it was a decent movie from what I've heard. Working on Spring Break sounds familiar. Know the pain. You'll have fun. I'm out. Thank you, Crypto Talk. Appreciate it a lot. It is what we do, right? You have a blessing rest of your night. Keep it up. Weekend is here. The last one for us in the US. If you are enjoying the spring break, if not, more crypto pain seems to start, growing. Have cash on hand. It's always going to help you. Peace. Let's go. Thanks, everybody. Love you all. Ciao.